Good morning, guys.
What's going on, chicken babies?
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Jet Talks.
It's Jalissa.
It's Esteban.
And then...
Bitch, we're back. We're here for October and we have a guest.
Introduce
we have a
yourself.
guest. Introduce yourself one more time.
Hey, y'all. I'm Joanna.
Okay, she's returning. She's returning after how many years? Two. She was in like one of our first episodes.
Pobrecita, she was like, when I first came on, we had to hold it.
I
know.
She had to hold in. And we were over there at the table, everything. But now she's on the couch.
We got everything. They sponsored my outfit.
Yes, we got matching PJs from Target. You can't really see the pants, but they're so cute. They're really cute. We all got matching PJs and matching shirts.
I'm all naked.
And then we got some cups. They're so cute.
Oh, yes. We have wine.
She got a little tumbler.
We have some witch's brew.
Yes, this is so cute. She has a little wow.
She has a little wawa.
She has a little water, and then we have a little wine.
She has a tequila sunrise.
Yes, it's so cute. It looks like a candy corn.
It's because I'm trying to get sober a little bit of porno.
She's taking a Drake. She's taking a break from drinking.
She's taking a break.
She's taking a Drake. Ooh, a Drake.
Well, Drake.
She's taking a break from drinking.
What did you do?
I was like a Drake.
The way that you did that, and I thought of this. Bitch. I thought of this, like a Draco. Like a gun.
No.
No, yeah, but we're doing that, and then if you guys need to watch if you guys want to watch the vlog, we did vlog our process of filming this. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Our process of decorating this, so you guys will see that shopping and everything.
Chopping.
So, yes.
Chopping.
Today we're back with scary stories.
Yes, your guys' favorite.
That's why we all have headphones on so we can hear them.
There's something in mine.
We're gonna be sharing our scary stories and then also reading some of yours. But Joanna said she had one.
I said spooky. I said skeletons.
Skeletons. Look, we have a married couple here.
Yes.
They're not married.
They look married.
No, they're not.
They're divorced.
Divorced. They killed each other.
My skeleton, his leg is up. Don't mind him.
He's a hoe. There's some hoes in this house.
There's some hoes on this couch.
Right above the hoe.
Bitch, I'm tied the fuck down, so don't ever.
But anyways, yes, so we are back and I'm scared because
hopefully you guys like the setup because I feel like the last year beat every year so far.
Last year it's because of Spiderweb 8.
Yeah.
Spiderweb 8.
Oh, thank you.
But she didn't want to do it this year.
It was thrown away.
Yeah, we threw it away.
Baby, but you were like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, because
I did
it last year.
We were at Target.
I did
it. We put a little web and everything. Do you have any scary stories to tell?
No, bitch.
To tell?
I don't know which ones I've told. I feel like I've told so much.
You don't have like a recent one?
Yeah, I don't.
Or like one like your mom has told you because you know your mom was always telling you stories.
I have one.
You know what? It was a dream that I had, but it was the most scariest dream to me. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna sound weird.
Yeah.
I had a dream that we were like, I think it was like the three of us.
Oh.
But I was with my mom, and it was just, it threw me off because I felt like it literally gave me like the Exorcist vibes, but the funny one, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
they're making fun of it.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's in that movie, but like, dude, I don't know por qué with me. Like, I was blowing my nose and it wasn't like boogers. It was like bunch of green stuff. And like, then I started coughing that green stuff and I just couldn't stop. And I was like blowing and coughing and I was in the sink like blowing all like these green shit out of my nose, coughing, spitting up like all this green shit. Because I know in like scary movie, I think like the bitch that's the exorcist, she starts like
throwing it up.
Yeah.
She throws it up. Yeah,
so that's what it felt like to me. And when I woke up, like, I swear my throat hurt. Like, if I had been like throwing it up and everything.
The way I wouldn't know how to react if you actually like did that.
Dude, I was like crying to my mom. I was like, "Mamá, no puedo." Like, I can't stop. I'm like, like, and everything, like all mocos, and my mom is just looking at me like I can't help her. Like, I don't know what to do with her. No, my mom started praying.
Yeah.
And
I the dream or in real life?
Bitch, were you guys there?
She said that we were there, bitch. Like in her dream, we were there.
Yeah, you guys were there.
No, but you told your mom and she started praying for you in real life? Or
oh, no, I didn't tell her. I haven't told her because...
Oh, I thought you meant she was praying in real life.
No, I haven't told her because my mom believes in dreams a lot.
Oh, so she doesn't... Like, if you told her, she feel like it'll happen soon?
No,
she'll pray for real.
Yes and no, like she does and she doesn't because she's like, oh, I don't want to believe in that stuff because like padres would be like, oh, like dreams are just different, like you shouldn't connect, like you know when once it gets like to the point like, oh, it's like my mom doesn't want to believe in the evil eye either because they're like, oh, like evil eye is not necessarily close to God or whatever.
Like, I know. Oh yeah.
So she has a dream of books, a book of dreams. Sorry, a dreams of books, a book of dreams. So like when she has a dream about some certain thing, then like she'll read it and try to see like what it means.
Yeah.
She's so crazy, that girl.
Yeah, that book is older than me, bitch. She's had it for a long time.
And she still reads it?
Yeah, like when she has a dream that she just like she's confused about and she just doesn't understand.
That's actually pretty cool. I want that.
It's in Spanish. Es el se llama, I forgot. Pues algo con los sueños. But
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
cool
right
though. Like you get like you get the meaning of why you dreamt that. Because you guys believe like when you dream like of someone they're thinking about you.
I believe in that strongly.
Yes,
Oh, strongly.
I do.
I do. And then my mom believes, because my mom, ella mucho duerme. Ella mucho sueña los muertos.
I'm all up on you.
Oh shit.
Like not like they're not scared or nothing. Like they're just having like a conversation with
it's
her.
a different vibe when you know it's like they're close to you. Like I feel
So
like
my mom-
there's a difference between haunting and like communicating.
Yeah, so my mom's like, when I dream of them, I feel like there's something that is bringing them to me that they're not happy with. Like that's going on in the like in
No
the,
te dejan for a reason.
Yeah, like my mom's like, oh, I'm gonna pray a rosary for them because there's something on this earth that is
Bothering them.
Yeah, like making them upset. Because I think a while ago, my mom had a dream about her sister. Her sister left 2 kids, and my mom and her were having a conversation, and she was telling my mom like, you need to look out for him. Like you need to call him. You need him to. I don't remember what the fuck. And so my mom was really, really worried, and she had me call the sister and was like, go ask him how he's doing and stuff because I had like my sister came in my dream, and my mom had a dream about that same sister, su suegra. And my mom was like, I was close to her, but I was like, mom was like, not super close. Yeah. So my mom was like, why am I dreaming of her? Like, why did she come to me? So when my mom dreams of people like that, she thinks that they're not happy. Like, there's something holding them back. So my mom's like, I'm going to pray for them because there's something on this earth that is not letting them be at peace.
Yeah, because same thing with my Nina. Like, my Nino just passed away, and, like, literally she'll still dream about him. And, like, there's obviously things that, like, needs to be done, like the kids and all this stuff. So I feel like he always communicates with her through the dreams.
Yeah. No, I believe it 100%. Because my mom dreamt about my aunt too that just recently passed. My mom has dreamt her too.
Damn.
And my dad too, he told me a dream because my mom's sister and my mom's mom died. So my grandma and my aunt and my dad had dreamt both of them. Both of them have, my parents, both of them. And my, I think in this dream, it was just my dad and my grandma. And my dad was walking with my grandma to, like, cross the street, like, right here. And then my grandma was like, oh, Raúl, like, hasta aquí puedes venir. Ya no puedes pasar. And they were like, my dad was like, no, like, I'm going to walk you to the whole thing. And my grandma was like, no, you can't no more. Like, this is where you have to leave me. I have to walk by myself because ya no puedes pasar. And my mom had a dream, too, about both of them. Her mom and her sister, and they had already passed. And they were going to go to Mexico, which is crazy because before they both died, they were going to Mexico. They had their bags packed. And so in this dream, we were living in the old house. And my mom, I don't know what happened, but they were like, oh, we have to go to Mex. We have to go to Mex. And so my mom was like, okay, like, let me get, and I think it was one more tia that had passed too. And they're all going to go with my mom. And so my mom was like, oh, let me pack my bags really fast. So my mom goes into the room and they're all like, okay, let's go, like, whatever. And then my mom walks out and all of them left her. They're like, they didn't wait for me. And then we were all like, well, bitch. No, we were all like, what is in your time? Like, maybe like they were like, she wants to come, but you can't.
That's scary though. Like,
that's scary.
They're like, oh, you like, aquí te quedas, like, no puedes pasar. And like, that's scary because, like, I feel like in the moment you're like, ¿por qué no? ¿Por qué no? But then you wake up and you're like, bitch, because, like, that would have been my best. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy too? My uncle that used to live in this garage, he was drunk as fuck. He was an alcoholic.
Joanna's like, fuck.
No, it's not really. It's not really.
He's behind the curtain.
Stop.
No, my other cousin lived on that one side.
Oh.
Nah, that was a lie. But that uncle, he was really, really drunk one day. It was a long time ago, I remember, and I was so scared. He had said he was drunk. He was like, first se va a morir Jenny Rivera, then se va a morir Lupe, y luego se va a morir mi mamá, y luego sigues tú, to my mom. And this was when nobody had died.
Oh, you told us.
Yeah, I remember.
And then Jenny Rivera died, and then my aunt died, and then my grandma died.
I think you told us after your...
He never said what year. He never said nothing.
But he said the order.
He said this is what it's going to happen. And we were just laughing at the time because we're like, what the fuck? Like,
why are you saying this? Yeah.
Like, we didn't... Not necessarily like my aunt and my grandma. Like, that one was like, bitch, what the fuck? But like, we were just like, why the fuck is Jenny Rivera mixed into this shit? Like, that has nothing to do with what the fuck. And then it happened.
But it was right.
It's crazy, though. I feel like... Especially being drunk and saying that, you're like, bitch, like, be so for real. But then you're like, oh shit, like
it's like sin querer, and we be wondering, like, did that fool had a dream and somebody can tell him or
probably
or something.
Like the order is crazy though. Like literally got the order right.
It's crazy.
I know. Yeah, because literally, like, I have dreams here and there. Like, I've been dreaming a lot lately, but it's like the same people included. Like, it's like, but it's not anything like scary like that. Like, literally, I mean, it's nothing related, but like the other day I had a dream that I was literally getting like fucking harassed, and I was like, what the fuck? It was bad. I think it was literally yesterday. I was like, oh my god. I think it was at a party too, so I'm like, oh fuck.
You have to be careful.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna forget, honestly.
The only dreams that scare me are my brother's. It's not like super scary. It's just like, what the fuck is my brother has dreamt. He hasn't recently, but he used to dream a lot of me getting kidnapped.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, you did too.
Like he sees it. Like he sees me getting kidnapped, and he's chasing them. He's like, and I'm chasing him. Like I'm right behind him, but I never catch you. Like I could never get you back.
That terrifies me. I just got the chills.
And I'm just like, the way that like you've dreamt that 3 times already, and it's the same thing. Like they get me, and you just can't catch me.
I feel like either he physically I'm not saying you're gonna get kidnapped, but like let's say it's either you get kidnapped or it can also have a significance with something else.
Yeah.
Like if he keeps
I get married and I go away. No, for real. Like
they could. That's something like it could be a different significance. Like it could be you going away in general, or like things like that. If he can't catch you, like
he just can't
maybe
catch
it's like
up
a decision you're gonna want to make in the future, and like he just can't help you or something like that. Like he can. It could be something else. Like but it's a kidnap because like you're gonna be gone in a way. But you know, it's crazy how fucking dreams and everything works.
It really does. It's scary.
It is scary.
Well,
but I haven't had
story.
Any. Oh yeah, sorry. I was just gonna. I was gonna say Joanna's gonna tell her story because I feel like most of our stories we've already told, and I haven't had anything recently that I can think of. So our little guest is gonna tell you guys.
Hey.
I'm scared.
I know I'm scared.
I feel like you have. Oh no.
So this wasn't recently. I was like 4 or 5 years old, and at this time, obviously, I was sleeping with my parents. And we were in the room. I remember the door was open a little bit, and then we're watching TV, and all of a sudden I see somebody waving at me. And I'm like, what the heck? So I tell my parents, you know, you're little, like, Mom, like there's somebody looking at me. And they were like, where? And I was like, there's somebody at the door. And they were like, no, there's nobody there. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I was like really scared. I was like, no, I'm not going close to that door anymore. And so later on that day, my dad gets a call, and his grandma had passed away. So what my dad is saying, like, oh, maybe she came to like despedirse or like say bye to us. And I was just like,
but the fact that only you saw her is crazy.
Because kids are known to see.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like kids are like known to see, and I'm terrified. Lord, God forbid my kid ever tells me que ve algo because yo lo tiro a la chingada. Sorry.
I told you guys the story where Joaquin saw my grandpa?
Oh yeah.
I said on the podcast too, huh? Yeah, Joaquin had to see my grandpa.
And you said it, and then when you saw Ramon to walk.
Yeah, and Joaquin had seen someone in my closet too, because he was like,
oh yeah, because I remember at one point you're like, he keeps saying there's someone here.
He's like, there's someone in there. And yeah, at my abuelita's house, well, her old house where my tío lives, he's like, oh, that's grandpa right there. And I was like,
and the thing is, he's never even met him.
Yeah, never met him, and he was like, that's
and he
grandpa.
knew it was grandpa.
We had said that too with I said it too, I think, on the podcast. My little cousin, she was really little, and she was we have a little like room when you first walk into my house, and she was little. She was a baby, like she couldn't talk yet, like you know when they like
they're not señales, but like they don't talk.
Yeah, like that no like physical words come out.
Yeah,
she was looking at the direction where my grandma would sit, and she was cackling. She was having a time, baby. Oh, and she was just like, it was just there, like if she could see my grandma sitting there, and she was like, my grandma was like, "¿Qué, mi niña?" Like it was that type of vibe.
Fuck, bitch! The way you look this way, I said that scared me.
Like that's how I was, and we all were like, "Oh my god, she probably sees our grandma, and my grandma is probably talking to her."
For sure.
And that shit trips me out. Like I think it's cute and que dulce, pero I know.
No, like my mom to this day, she still has dreams about my grandpa. Like till this day. I mean, I have too, like not recently, but like eventually I do. But my mom always, like not always, but constantly she does. Like my grandpa's always like, I guess like telling her something.
My mom does too. My mom, but like not muy seguido, but she does. She's like, and she gets sad. She's like, Ay, hoy soñé a mi papá.
My mom too.
She'll tell her
From time to
sisters.
time, she'll tell me that she dreams about
She'll
him.
be like, oh, ¿qué pasó esto? And then they'll be like, oh, like me too, like the other day, like this and that. Like he still communicates with them in some way or another. And the thing is, they talk to each other every day. So I feel like he knows, like they're gonna communicate to each other, like, oh, a mí me habló este día, like, you know.
And I'm low-key jealous in a way because I never did. I've never dreamt nothing.
Like nobody in your family.
Nobody, and like I'm like, fuck, did they hate me? Because one time, all my whole family had dreamt my aunt, like Rudy, my dad, and my mom, and I never did until one time I did. It was weird because low-key the dream me dio miedo, and I don't know why. Because I knew that it was her, but I could never see her face. Like she was at my door and she was talking to me, but her face was like black, like I couldn't see nothing.
You're like, it was just like a shadow.
Yeah, and I couldn't see her. I hate when you do that.
I don't know why.
It scared me.
I looked that way because I saw a light bulb and I got scared. I saw
He always
something.
does it. He always
I know because she
does
looked at me and she paused. She was like this. She was like,
I was like, don't start.
No,
always
but
do
yeah,
that when I look around.
my mom, cause she'll like dream my grandpa from time to time, and she's like, that's when I feel like I know I need to go visit him at his grave again.
Yeah.
So we'll go and we'll put flowers and this and that. And then one time, like it had tripped me out so hard. I don't think I told the podcast this, that like we were just thinking about him a lot, and she had like just dreamed about him. We were driving on the main street here in our city, and
oh yeah, you said you saw someone that looked like him, no, or something like that.
yeah, and we looked and literally identical. Like I don't think that was the person. I think I saw.
Yeah,
my
like
grandpa
I remember
in
you
a
said that.
ghost,
Yeah, I think
like
you said on the pod.
spiritual.
Yeah,
Oh, I have probably.
I think
Probably, but
I
yeah.
remember that.
But yeah, you did say you
like-
saw him like walking on the street.
And it was me and my mom. We saw, and we're like,
And the fact that you guys both saw it too.
And I don't think that was a person. Genuinely, now I feel like I think it was my grandpa.
Because if it was two identical, it's like
It was like
That's
that was
crazy.
him. Like it was him.
You know, that's so crazy because, well, to me, it was an actual person. Because I'm pretty sure I've said this. I've never, well, I did meet my grandpa, but I was so little, I don't remember him. Like the pictures that I have, you could have staged it, photoshopped it, and I would have believed it. I don't remember. I don't remember none of my grandparents besides my mom's mom, which my grandma. But any other grandparent, no me acuerdo nada.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, like, me dio, like, I don't know, I was like, oh my god, that looks like my grandpa, because I only seen, like, pictures of him at a store that we have. And I was like, oh my god, that looks like my grandpa to my dad. And my dad was like, oh, because that's your grandpa's cousin. And because if you know my dad, he's a fucking liar.
Oh, you did tell me. Yeah.
I didn't believe him. I was like, boy. So I asked my mom, I was like, oh my god, like that looks like your dad. My mom was like, oh, because that's his cousin. But I was like, bitch, what the I was like, you lying too?
But you guys didn't say hi to him or what?
No, we didn't because my mom said that he was like losing his brain a little bit already.
So he wasn't gonna remember you guys.
So my mom was like, there's no really like point. Because she was like, well, first I don't even talk to him like that for real, like all the time. And then she was like, so I'm gonna go up to him and she's probably not gonna know who I am.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck.
My mom's dad had died because of brujeria, supposedly.
Yeah.
Really?
Because he got sick and he was sick for like 2 years, like a sickness like where he would go to the hospital, the doctors, and they would not find nothing.
Oh yeah, then that's
My
for
grandma
sure.
stopped working, like she had to sell terrenos, like try to get money. And so they finally went to like a bruja or whatever, and she was like, yeah, like there's no remedio, like he's gonna die. And yeah, so they just waited until his death came. They had said that the bruja that did the spell on him or whatever, that she had passed away. So if they pass away, there's like no way
There's no hope,
to like help
Yeah.
him. Yeah, but my mom would say that like cats will fight outside, like the blood would be on the walls. And then like I don't know if you guys know what lechuzas are. They're like some types of owls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that they would like literally scream in the trees, like
Yeah, baby, that was for
stuff.
sure. Which
Yeah, because my grandpa, he had another family. So I have uncles,
Yeah,
primos
yeah.
out there. I'm like, so if you have my mom's last name, we might be cousins.
Yeah, we might be related.
We might be related. But yeah, because like my uncle had another family, and supposedly that lady, like since he gave my grandma everything, she kind of we all think that it was her, the one that
Because
had
of what
done
happened.
it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because I feel like out of anger, especially because if it's out of anger, you do a worse like kind of hechizo in a way. Like you're like, oh, ves que le pase todo malo and this and that. And bitch, like I feel like the whole like lechuza and shit, that's fucking scary.
I
And
feel
then
like
with the blood on the walls, fuck no.
But I feel like when you go do that, I feel like you're so angry, and in a way you don't even believe what is going to happen. And then I feel like si le pasa todo, and you're just like, fuck, like what
You
the
feel bad
fuck is gonna
afterwards.
happen to me? Because what I barely found out a couple years ago, you guys don't know her. My mom has an older sister. She's the oldest. She's the firstborn. She's in a wheelchair. She had this. She only has one leg. She like they cut her like a little bit above the knee. She had like her flesh was eating her own her flesh was eating her own flesh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she barely told my mom this story, and my mom was like, why did you never tell me that? I don't remember this story too well, but like technically her flesh was eating her own flesh. And she barely told my mom this, that a long time ago in her house, before like her leg would hurt and she would feel like pain, but it was before like her flesh was eating her own flesh, like it was before that, and they didn't know what was wrong with her. But my aunt had sworn she saw a serpiente, which is a snake, at her house, and that like she was like, what the fuck, and she tried to kill it, and that snake came back twice to her house. And then like they took her to, I don't know, they took her everywhere because they didn't know what was wrong, and nothing at the time could tell her, like no doctor could tell her, I believe, what was wrong. If I'm saying the story correctly, my mom was like, bitch, that's not what happened. But it's something along those lines. They took her to a bruja, and the bruja were like, alguien te hizo algo que pidió que tú nunca caminaras otra vez.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
And then she was like, why? Like, why me? Like, why is it that happened? They're like, somebody did that to you. And she never walked again.
Well, remember? I don't remember exactly how it happened, but remember I was getting hella ojo, like my car broke down and like a whole bunch of other shit was happening. I remember it was I don't know what other shit happened, but I remember I was like, bitch, this is fucking ojo, like bad. So I remember, I don't know who had checked me or something like that, and I remember I had found out like someone had wished an accident upon me, because like it was when I was going on a whole bunch of trips and shit like that, and someone had wished an accident, so that's why my whole fucking car broke down and everything. And I was like, fuck. That's when I mean, I still don't shut the fuck up. But that's why my mom always tells me, like, no andes diciendo todo. Like, don't be posting everything. But it's because, bitch, I get excited and I just post.
Bro.
But it's, but I feel like we always say, like, people see it as, like, presumiendo. And I'm like, bitch, I'm just, like, I don't know. Yeah, it was last year, but I remember it was fucking bad. And I was like, what the fuck?
You and Jasmine had got ojo too, remember?
Yeah.
I just didn't do the egg thing, but I'm pretty sure it happened to me too, because we all had
we all had
at the
it
same
bad.
time. I mean, we already know who it was though.
You too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you had bad. It was
all of us.
I remember when it was now.
They were naughty madness.
Yeah,
No, they were.
Tell me why I got checked too.
No, that's so true. I forgot. It was all four of us on this couch, plus Jasmine. You guys know who Jasmine is, and we all had it at the same time.
It was all in the same week,
because we all text each other every day, and then we were all saying how like
we were going through it, like hella shit was happening to us, like out of nowhere.
And it was just like back to back, like we were all stressed, I remember. And then I don't know who was the first to get checked. It was probably me.
I think it was you, then Esteban, then Jasmine.
Yeah, I think it was me, because I'm so quick to tell my mom. Yeah. Because I just know. And I was like, I told my mom, and I was like, I'm pretty sure somebody gave me over. Oh, we were all kind of like just saying like, bitch, this is too much for like all of us to be going through.
It was too much.
So then I checked, and then Jasmine was like, bitch, I need to get checked, and you did too. So I was like, bitch, and then you got checked too, because you were like, I'm going through it, and I was like, bitch, I have ojo. I was like,
wait, was it the time that we hung out, like during the time we went to Sam's and all that? Was it during that time?
I don't remember. I feel like probably.
Because, girl, I was going through it.
We had an idea of, like, what it is.
Yeah, of what it was. But, yeah, I remember I was like, at that point, I don't even need to get checked, because it was all of them that it was obviously, you know, ojo. So I was like, I'm not even going to do it, because we already know. Because it happened to all of us. And I was like, and I don't do it. I don't like to do it. Not because I believe in it, but I just don't like to do it. So I was just like, I mean, once they all told me that like they all had ojo, I was like, well, that's what we all have, because it was all in 1 week, within a couple of days of each other. So y'all be careful out there.
It's crazy. It's so crazy to me.
Yeah, because that week was bad.
Because for us too, my grandpa was a hoe.
Bitch, after everything, my grandpa was a hoe.
No, hold on, my grandpa was a hoe. So somebody had, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, somebody had said that they had put a curse on all his like grandkids and everything because he was at home. So they always said that like los embrujaron a todos los
They
hombres.
wish bad upon him.
Like all the like every fucking guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, and then I remember the lady that was his like wife, because they had kids together. So she came and she would always say like, she would tell my grandma like, you're not gonna have anything. All of this is gonna be mine, like, and this and that. So that's why we think it's her, or it was her.
Yeah.
But I mean, pinche vieja, she owed. She got no man and
No man.
no
I feel like sometimes too,
all
cuando-
that for what?
Yeah, when you do something, I feel like a veces te regresa peor.
Yeah.
Literally.
It just doesn't work for them.
And then the year that my grandpa died, my brother was born. And my mom says that Edwin has a lot of traits, or they're like a lot of similarities that my grandpa had. Because my mom was really close to him, because my mom was the one that took care of him, because my grandma had to work and everything.
Yeah.
And like he even, because my mom got married, right? And she obviously came over here, and he was like, yeah, like, once you leave, like, I already know I'm not gonna last long. The 3 months later, that's when he passed away.
I feel like that was for sure hard on your mom too, like 3 months later. And after he told
And
her
I feel
that.
like se siente culpa. Like, it's like
That, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I feel like I know for sure it was hard. I mean, it's hard in general, you know, losing a parent. But hearing that, and then you feel like you said, la culpa que te fuiste, like, because he told her, like, si te vas, no voy a durar.
Yeah.
it's scary.
Life is crazy. That's what it is.
No, yeah, it's really, it's because the same thing happened with my family when my grandpa or my cousin, I forgot if it was the year that my grandpa or my cousin passed away. One of my little cousins was born. No, it was.
You're like, it was a dog.
No, it was the day of, actually. My cousin's death date is my cousin's birthday.
Yeah.
Ari.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy because Ari's like my tia's like daughter. Like, she's not my tia's daughter, but my tia treats her like a daughter because she sees him and her.
Yeah, same thing.
my gosh.
Well, not what's in the family, but the day I was born, my aunt's dad passed away. Yeah, because I remember literally I just found this out not too long ago on my birthday. Literally, well, the day after my birthday, or on my birthday, my party. Freaking literally my aunt was like, oh, like she wanted to like give me a few words like, oh, I care about you so much, all this stuff, you know, like lovey-dovey shit. And then I told my mom, I was like, Mom, why does she like, she always tells me like I'm her favorite, this and that. She's like, I know like me and your parents are close and me and your siblings, like, you know, she's like, you have a special place and this and that. And I was like, girl, like what the fuck? Like I always tell her thank you, obviously, but I told my mom, I was like, why the fuck is she always telling me that? Like I get it, but since I was little she would always tell me like, you know, it's cute, but I'm like, why? Like what did I do? Like, you know? But then my mom was like, oh, es que tú naciste el día que su papá falleció. I was like, oh shit, like now it makes more sense.
Yeah,
like,
and that always happens.
in
like,
my head I'm like, damn bitch, I'm just a favorite. But
bitch,
it's like for a
Ryan.
reason. Like
No, yeah, it always happens. They feel some kind of like connection in a way. That's why my tia feels that connection with Ari.
yeah.
It's because I say like, that's the, and it's true. That's what I always say when people are like going through it, and it's when somebody passes, it's like somebody passes and someone was just born that same moment that you that person took their last breath.
Because it's like in the family, it's like in a way it's them coming.
It's like I'm
into the
leaving,
world.
but I'm leaving you with
With
a
someone
new
else,
blessing.
yeah.
And it's crazy.
And in a way, they resemble them.
Yeah.
and it's like they want you to know.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I'm gonna give this little thing and this little thing so they know that it's me.
Yeah.
And I think that's so fucking crazy.
Talking about
Yeah, because in a
that,
way,
too.
Ari resembles my cousin, and then you said that your brother resembles your grandpa, and then you probably resemble him, and you don't even know
Yeah, I
it.
don't know it because I never met him. Well, that I know
That's
of.
so crazy.
Oh, that I know. Well, bitch, I was born the day he. I'm stupid.
You're like, I don't even know if I met
Yeah, I'm
him.
like, did I meet him, bitch?
Nah.
What were you gonna say?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I forgot. Oh, no, I remember now. One of my dad's brother or sister, I can't remember if it was a boy or girl, but this was before they were all born. My grandma said that, I don't know if it was her grandma, that she would be like, oh, like, tu niño está bien bonito, and like, I want him, like, give him to me. I can't even talk. Give him to me. And my grandma would be like, sí, like, yo te lo regalo, like, I'll give it to you. And then, so this morning they wake up and it was really cloudy, and they were like, it feels off today. So then, I guess because in the rancho they do the little campana when somebody passes away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they were like, oh, I wonder who passed away, whatever. And then they go check the crib, and the baby had passed away.
Shut the fuck up.
And then they ended up finding out that the lady that kept saying, like, oh, like, regálamelo, she had passed away that day too. So my grandma
Por
says,
andarle diciendo que sí. Se lo llevó.
Oh my god, that gave me the chills. That gave me the fucking chills.
That gave me the chills too a little bit.
Crazy.
That is sad.
Bro.
That is so fucking heartbreaking. Like, she took him
Dude, and you know what I
to
was,
die with her.
and that's crazy. That's why you have to be very careful with what you say,
And who you surround yourself with.
because
Oh my god.
talking literally just about
so
that.
fucking horrible.
Like I literally said 2 minutes ago, my grandpa was a hoe. I think I'm pretty sure I told this story. He had a kid. Well, he had 2 kids with this other lady.
I know, I feel like that too right now.
This other lady, and my grandma's name was Guadalupe. So what do you call Guadalupe? You call them Lupe. So she was pregnant with a girl. I think she already had the son, if I'm not mistaken. And she said, like, she was like, oh, esta niña le voy a poner Guadalupe or Lupe. I don't remember what. One of those, right? Like, and she did that to spite my grandma. She was, because they were like, they're like, oh, I want you to know that it's Nicolas's kid. Like, this baby that I'm having is his. And I'm going to name this child the same name as his wife. Because if that's how he wants to be, like, así voy a ser yo. Yeah. The baby died. And
So crazy.
and I remember my grandma was sad. My grandma was nice. She was very nice, as in the fact, like, because I feel like me, I would be so mad, and my grandma would always want to buy shoes and clothes for the other babies that were hers, because my grandma would always be like, Nicolas, your kids with me have everything. They have shoes, they have clothes. She would be like, Nicolas, I see your kid. Their shoes are fucked up. She was like, you make money. Go buy your son some new shoes before I go out and buy them for him. Because she was like, all my kids are good, and I don't want people to think that I don't know.
Yeah.
And that I don't want them to think that, like, I only want you buying our kids stuff. And with that, I was like, fuck, she's strong, because that's hard. And my grandma was so, like, she felt so bad, because my grandma was like, esa niña no mereció eso.
Yeah.
She was like, esa niña no tuvo la culpa de lo que hizo mi esposo ni esa señora. Like, whatever they did had nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like, even that, like, child, like, that wasn't the child's fault. And I was like, fuck, that's why you have to be careful, like, when you do shit, and because everything comes back.
Everything comes back.
No, I know. That bitch, I'm still thinking about that fucking story.
I know that shit.
Because I'm, like, literally picturing it. Like, I don't know why. Like,
What scared me was the campanas.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have an image, and I don't want to have the image.
And you know what's crazy, too? I don't know if, because, I don't know if, like,
you keep scaring me, dude.
You know how in ranchos they have, like, certain, like, dichos and sayings and stuff?
Yeah.
So before my uncle that died here passed, we were going to before anybody knew that we were going to take him to Mexico, I don't know what it is. I don't know if if it was a gallo or something, but one of my cousins had told me it was an animal. It was, like, late at night, and it's this animal that, like, canta. I don't know if it was a gallo, but it canta like a certain way, or if it's some type of animal that makes their certain noise, and when they hear it, it's because ahí viene un cuerpo. And so it had made the noise, and then a couple days later we say, like, oh, we're like, oh, he had passed, we're gonna take him, and then everybody was like, we knew it, like, we heard the noise, and we knew que iba a ver cuerpo.
Shut up.
That's crazy.
No, ma'am.
I just think about, like, everyone that passed away, and, like, how would life be if they were here now?
I always think of that, too.
Like,
Honestly,
That for sure, especially when they die young. Like, when they pass away young, I feel like, damn, like, how would things be? I feel like, especially, like, family, like, orientations. Family, like, gatherings and shit like that. I feel like, how would it be? Like, especially cuando es como un esposo, una esposa, like, I don't know. I feel like it's just...
Oh my god.
Honestly.
Wait, I don't have a scary story, but I have a story that I found out recently. So, wait, what were you saying first before?
I was gonna say, what I feel like, in the most respectful way, I love my mom. She's my whole planet. She's my whole world. My mom would be 100 times more fucking healthy than she has ever been. My mom it broke my heart to a million pieces because I heard it and I knew it was something that I wasn't meant to hear. I just happened to have walked. I'm watching those. I wanted to know.
You're like,
no, I had happened to walk where my mom was talking to my mom's sister, my aunts, like con cuñas. That's como se dice cuando se casa con like.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
No.
Cuñada.
No.
What are you saying then?
Because it was her husband's like cousins.
Oh, wait.
So they don't have a name.
No.
But it was like
there.
it was like the family like of her husband, right?
Uh-huh.
And they had asked my mom because they knew how close they were. They were asking my mom like, oh, like how are you feeling? Like how are you doing? And then my mom was like, she was like, honestly, the only reason I feel like I'm not dead is because of Jalissa. They were like, she tried. She was like, I try hard. She was like, sometimes I don't even want to get out of bed. I don't want to eat. I don't want to do nothing. She was like, I've never been so fucking depressed. She was like, I literally felt like I'm dying every single day. And she was just like, and she's the only thing that's helping me. She was like, she tries to feed me. She comes and she makes me laugh at least once, and she tries her hardest, and she's like, she's the only thing keeping me alive. She was like, because if not, I would have been dead. She was like, I'm so depressed. I have nothing to live for. She was like, but Jalissa's the only thing. She was like, and she doesn't even know it. Like,
Yeah.
She was like, I'm struggling so hard and I don't know what to do. And I heard that and it broke my heart because I knew that my mom was going through it.
But she
And I
didn't wanna show
remember
you.
I would cry in my room every single night because I thought that my mom wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
Like, the pain that I saw in my mom
You can see it.
was something that I don't wish on nobody. Like that moment where my aunt died, I felt like my mom died with her.
Yeah.
My mom, she's happy, but my mom lost her true happiness, and I see it. And I see it,
changes a person.
and it
It
breaks
does.
my heart because I know that that's something my mom could never get back.
Yeah.
And so when I heard that, I was like, fuck. So I feel like my mom would be in a better place. I mean, she's in a better place now, you know, like years have passed. But don't get me wrong, like that shit broke her into a million pieces, and that's something that she never recovered from, and she still hasn't recovered it from. Like, even when we talk a little bit about her, it breaks my mom's heart. Like she'll cry like any little thing, like I'm like, oh, like I thought of my Lupe because of something, and then she'll just think, she's like, ugh, my sister.
Because I feel like even
And
the process of it, like depending on how they pass away, I feel like even the process, like let's say like they're in the hospital or whatever, like just hearing like, oh, está así, like you still have hope, and I feel like that's even harder too because you're literally just waiting for the fucking llamada, and it's like, bro, like,
And it's scary. It sucked because my mom was there when she passed, and like my mom, she always, and I feel like it sucks when you're there because like you hear everything, you hear their last words, you hear everything. And my mom was like, I know that my sister died in pain.
fuck, that's even worse too. When
She was like, they gave her drugs, but
still.
my mom knew that because my aunt knew we all knew she was gonna die. Because she told my mom, she told her husband, she was like, she was in the hospital, her husband's name is Juan. She was like, Juan, take me. She was like, let's go through the emergency exit. She was like, take me home, I don't want to be here. She was like, I don't want to die here, I don't want to be here, like take me home, like just disconnect everything from me and we can run and we can leave, I don't want to be here. And he was like, I can't do that. And that was her last wish. She didn't want to be there, she didn't want to die in the hospital. She rather had just been home.
Damn.
And my mom was there. And the thing too is my aunt was there, like my mom's cousin. She was there, and she's a nurse, and she was there the whole time. She was there the whole time when my aunt passed and when my grandma passed. And like they, you know, like they have their doctor talk. So it would be like her talking to like the doctor, and then like in a way kind of like dumbing it down, you know, and saying this and this and this. And my cousin was like, she's like, look, I'm gonna be so realistic. She's not gonna make it. Like, this is literally, her body is shutting down. Like, there's nothing we can do no more. And she was like, we're just gonna have to be here, be patient, and
wait.
And just wait.
That's so sad.
I think the most scariest things that have been happening to me lately, well, they haven't happened, but like recently, now that I'm older, is sleep paralysis.
Oh,
Shut
no,
the fuck up,
don't
please.
even talk about that.
So mine is like,
Yeah, I've had it recently too lately.
mine was
please
like
don't even tell me
for
that.
every freaking day, like for a whole month, I swear.
Yeah, that's happened to me
And
too daily.
I was so used to it that I was just there and I was just like,
Like, would you wake up like you would wake up like, bitch, again? Like, you feel like at one point you just get mad. You're like,
It's
bitch,
just annoying.
like, yes,
Wait,
it's annoying
but
at one
tell
point.
me why we were talking about
I'm
this 2
scared,
days
bitch.
ago, right? My mom's brother, he was like, I love that. He's like, I love that feeling. I was like,
whoa,
baby, what do you mean you love that
I don't
feeling?
know about all that.
No.
And he
No,
was like,
let's
no,
not.
yeah, like he's like, I just love it. Like I wanted to like come back again. Like I'm just there. Like
No.
I don't wait no more.
Somebody needs to take him to
Like, take
church.
care.
And I was like, wait, what? Because literally when it happens to me, like it's so bad.
Yeah.
I'm so used to it that every time it happens, I'm just like, okay, start praying. But
Yes.
the more that I pray, it's like, you know, like that
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
sound gets louder and louder in my ears. Like it's
fuck.
no, it's really bad. Like it's horrible.
Hercules.
It's 'cause, no, I just remember
I'm
that
really
sound.
not exaggerating.
No,
like,
I know.
Yeah, I want to know
the
what
more
do you
that I
see
pray-
when you have
Fuck
sleep
no,
paralysis.
bro.
Never
'Cause
want to fucking know.
I know me and Jalissa don't.
Yeah,
and
no.
hopefully
'Cause I
we
remember-
never do.
Primeramente Dios.
I'm like, bitch,
Because
let me not get it tonight.
yeah, but I mean I know what Esteban sees because he's talked about it. But what do you
'Cause-
see? What do you feel?
honestly, I don't even open my eyes. Cause when I was younger, who's calling? My mother. Go to sleep, honey. No, what was I saying? I forgot.
When you were younger.
When you were younger, sleep paralysis.
Oh, when I was younger and I used to stay in the big bedroom where my parents are now, I would sleep in there by myself. And obviously I was on my back. And I remember one time I just, you know when you have that feeling like there's something around? And my heart just starts beating like dun 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 dun. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I just know there's something there. Like I'm scared. And then I remember I opened my eyes and there was a big black shadow on top of me.
No.
And I was just like, oh my god, I got so scared and I just closed my eyes and I was just like no. And at that time, like, I don't know, I didn't even think of praying because
Yeah.
obviously it was.
You're like, you're so scared.
It was
Yeah.
one of the first times it happened to me, so I didn't even think of
Sorry.
that. And then it was like, I was like, no. And you know when you're like so scared that your heart is beating
Yes.
so fast, like that's literally how I was. And I was just like, oh my god, I want to go back to sleep. I wanna
Have
go
you
back
ever
to
like
sleep.
tried to yell and you can't?
Not that time, but the ones that recently happened, like I do try. Like I deep inside, I'm like, mom, or
Yes,
like anyone,
yes.
like my brother, like anybody that's in my family that lives with me. Like I scream out for their names. Like I'm screaming at the top of my lungs,
But they got
but
Yeah.
nobody's hearing me, and I feel like I'm getting up from my own body. And I'm walking around
Yes.
like trying to get their attention, but nobody's paying attention
Because
to me.
in
hate
that moment,
that
it feels like
so
visions, huh? Like it feels like no matter like you're just visioning it because you're still laying down. It's just your visions like seeing different
Like you're
perspectives.
stuck.
Because I remember one time, like I've
I
talked about it
fucking
before.
can't, and I
'Cause
hope I
literally,
never witnessed that because I can't.
Yeah, I was literally watching the one with Alondra, and she was talking about her sleep paralysis.
Oh my god, she has sleep paralysis too?
Alondra, she was talking about it with her
Bitch, it's
episode.
hella common.
Yeah, with her episode, your
don't
cousin.
remember- yeah.
Yeah, well, no, that's what I'm saying. Sorry, your cousin. I remember we were talking about it because I told that story in that episode. Like you were saying, like you feel like you're going around trying to ask for help. Like I remember one time I was like actually able to yell, not literally, but like in the sleep paralysis, I was able to yell. And I remember I went to like where my little pathway is at, and I was yelling for my mom and my dad, and they started coming out of the room, and bitch, like the whole shadow like blocked my parents, like they stopped them, like literally like they pushed them away.
Yeah.
Because like I was trying to go towards the pathway, like not the pathway, but like little walkway, and like that thing literally like was like no, and they pushed my parents and everything, like it was a whole.
So that's
thing.
like that's like some paranormal shit.
I want to know what it is.
It's paranormal.
Like,
It's a fucking ghost, bitch.
Like
It's demons.
I don't get it. Like, why is it?
We're like fuck.
No,
They're trying to
because
take over
I
me?
would say yes, but then like, what is it? Because it's so common.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I think it's just my
fuck.
house. It's haunted or something.
no,
but,
but
but it has
old.
something to do
No.
with ghosts and demons and
Are you
dreaming.
the only one that gets it at your house though?
My dad got it once.
My dad got it once too, and I was like, "Don't bring that shit to this house."
no, you're sharing your shit with
Yeah,
that.
I was like, "Don't bring it into this house."
My
'Cause
brother
we've never
got
had
it.
it. My
really?
my dad, my brother, me, and my mom.
I think
we
I've
never
only
had
done
it
the-
besides my dad that once.
I've only been the only
And my
one.
dad was like, "I was just dreaming," and then my mom was like, "No, you weren't. You were flipping shit."
But
I've
your
been the
mom
only
felt
one.
him,
She heard him at the end screaming.
and no lo levantó.
Yeah, that's how he like got out of it.
Oh, and then like you wake up and then you just see like, well, with Denise like we sleep in the same room, so she's sleeping normally.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Same thing
I
with my-
just
same thing
scream?
with
Yeah,
my
my
brother.
dad, she didn't hear him to the very end. He was able to actually yell like in like, yeah, he got lucky because
Se le salió.
uh-huh.
Do you find tactics to like wake up? Because for me, since it happened so many times, I feel like after a few times, I literally just found a way to wake myself up. Like I'd like start.
How do you do that?
I would blink hella
Like, I
hard.
need tips.
No. like
Just in
I would
case.
literally, I'd open my eyes, and most of the time it's reflections. Like I see it through reflections, like any little thing. So literally, I'm stuck there. Like I'm literally stuck. And then I just start closing my eyes, and literally I shut them so fucking hard. And then I try to open them again, and sometimes I'm still there, sometimes I'm not. Like it really just depends. Because like I'll pray and I'll shut my eyes so hard, like to the point where like I need to get the fuck out of here. Same thing with my dreams.
So what the fuck do you do if the fucking figure comes at you?
You're literally just, you can't move.
do nothing.
You can't move. Like you're literally just watching it come to you.
You can close your eyes, don't know?
Yeah.
But
But you feel it.
Yes, you
Yeah.
still feel it. You still feel like the.
Your heart is beating like the whole
You
time.
still feel like the presence there.
I
like,
just
you
want to
still
know
feel it.
if someone has ever experienced. Let us know if someone has ever experienced like the figure actually like grabbing you or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I haven't.
I feel like I've been close to sleep paralysis.
I'll fucking
I feel like there's been a couple times where I'm on my back and I feel like just like something towering over me, but like I wake up so fast and I'm like I need to go pee. Like I distract
oh,
myself.
bitch, I don't get up. I just go on my phone. I go on TikTok. Like I just
You know
start
what's
distracting myself.
crazy to me?
Like
Is
I've
go
been
back to sleep.
close,
If
but I
you-
snap
You
my
go back
body
to
out of
sleep?
it.
Yes.
I cannot go back to sleep for like a cool minute.
I get scared to be awake. I'm awake at the middle of the night.
That's why I love
Freaking
being
in
on the phone
morning.
so
Like,
fucking
no.
much and sleeping on the phone because I refuse to sleep alone. I'm scared.
Bitch,
You know what's
no.
crazy is everyone's like, oh, like for me to not try to get it is I don't sleep on my back. I don't sleep on my back. And it's, I sleep on my back.
Yeah, you do.
A lot of times, me too.
I do. I literally always sleep on my back. And it's when it comes to me, I'm like, sleep paralysis, bitch.
Uh huh.
And I'm
I'll
like,
think about it.
You're like, boom.
I was like, absolutely motherfucking not. And I go to my side.
No, bitch, it's scary. It
The
is.
only thing that's scary to me, and I don't give a fuck.
But it's like also you're like half dreaming too, no?
I don't
'Cause
give a
you-
fuck. You can leave it. You can leave it in because I don't care because I'm gonna say Carlos, but I don't give a fuck. Carlos, he'll be at work. Like he works a night shift, so he doesn't get home until like 5. And sometimes like I'll text him. Like I'm like, oh, I'm dead. I just woke up, and he'd be like, what the fuck is your problem? Because it was for a solid couple days. I kept waking up at like 3 a.m, and it always happens to me. It got to the point where I don't even see 3 o'clock as like the bad time. Like it's just I
You
don't
wake
know.
up time.
Like I just wake up. Like it's like I'm not scared. I'm not scared or nothing. Like it's just like a.
No,
Your body just wakes
bro,
you up.
I be having like visions and everything. Like literally, I think just
And he
yesterday.
scares me.
Well, yeah, it's scary if you hear it from someone else
No,
too.
he's like he'll be like, no, like I haven't slept on the phone with him in a while,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'll tell him, and he was like, Jalissa, like that's fucking scary. He's like, ese es el pinche demonio que tienes adentro. I was like, ah.
No, baby, waking up at 3 is a bad sign a lot. If you do that a lot.
Well, like it started changing. It's like a lot before.
I be at 3:30.
No.
It's like 3:02.
No, that happened to me like a while ago. Now I wake up at like 4.
Bitch.
1 hour later.
And 1 hour later. But now it's like 4:30 that I wake up.
Well, bitch, that's better than 3
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah, no, I haven't woken up at 3. Like, que no sé hoy en la noche porque sí.
Cause bro, no.
I don't know. I'm sleeping on the
I
phone.
really hope I don't get it tonight because
Yeah,
I'm
me
talking
too,
about
yeah.
it, you know?
Oh, no.
But the
fuck
sound
your man,
is
bitch. I'm sleeping on the phone with you over there.
Bitch, I'm gonna phone my man.
No.
It's all group FaceTime. Everyone's all praying together.
No, I literally just yesterday, cause I don't know if it's dreams or I don't know if it's visions. I don't know what it is, but literally just cause you know how I was telling you guys that I had a vision, like not a vision, but a dream that I was getting like harassed, like assaulted and everything. Literally I had a dream, and as I was in the dream, I went back to bed. Like I don't know, like that whole thing was happening. I shut my eyes and then I like restarted a whole new thing. Like, and sometimes instead of getting out of the dream, I get into a whole new one. So literally I got into a new one, and it was me like already home from the situation, and I was texting someone about it.
It like your dream like it continues. It jumps and it
fast forwards.
continues. Yeah.
It fast forwards.
It
So
does.
it's like, bitch, you can't get out of here. Like sometimes like let's say like I'm gonna be like, I don't know, something's gonna happen. I get out of it and I just go to like the next spot. So it's like, bitch, like the next episode or some shit. So literally I was texting someone about it, and then I was like, bro, what the fuck, this and that. I literally had a dream that they came to my house right away and everything. Like I thought they were literally with me. Like it was, I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? But I was home alone. But I was like, oh my god, like it was.
That's scary.
I rather.
Oh.
I'll rather have. I don't know if I have visions or dreams instead. I don't know. Because I have a lot of visions, a lot. Dreams, it's rare, but I have more visions than dreams.
I have a normal amount of dreams, I feel like.
I don't know. But lately, I've been having
Wait.
a lot of dreams.
I want to tell you guys a story still. So, I went to Ensenada this weekend.
Ugh. No, ma'am.
No, it's nothing paranormal. It's
Oh.
nothing paranormal. It's not. But it's just something that
It's because you
I
said
found
this
out.
weekend and it's so recent that I'm like, bitch.
No, it's nothing paranormal, nothing like that. But it is like, damn, that sucks. Sorry, I don't know how to explain it.
Sorry.
So we had went to Ensenada, and for some of you that know, some of you that don't, some of my family lives in Ensenada. So before my cousin's like actual trip part, we had went to visit my grandparents, blah blah blah. We're on our way to the Airbnb to celebrate my cousin's birthday weekend, and my mom's like, "Oh, isn't this the road that so and so passed away on?" And I'm like, "Hold the fuck up, because why would you say that when we're on the road right now?
On the road.
Like, why would you say that in this moment?" And then
Yeah.
I'm like, "Wait a minute, who are you even talking about? Like, who is that?" And she's like, "Oh, your cousin's wife." And then when she said my cousin's name from over there from Ensenada, I remembered who it was, but I don't remember his wife or anything. So she had passed out. She had passed away the day after my quince. And that, because my cousin, he races or some shit. So they were like, they had it hooked onto the car, like the race car hooked onto their car. And they were driving through those roads, like taking his car to like the race or whatever the fuck it was. And it was her, my cousin, and my cousin's friend, and their 2 daughters, bro. And they got into like this huge ass car accident. Like the car, like something happened with the car that it just like ejected or some shit like that. And it like went off, and they fucking crashed like really, really hard. And only her and the friend passed away. And it's like, dude, like imagine that guilt that my cousin has to live with. His best friend and his wife passed away because they were pulling his race car. And his daughter, one of my little cousins, his daughter was in like critical condition too. Imagine that guilt, bitch. You would never race again. And that now he's fucking with the wife of the best friend because they trauma bonded.
Or was I about to say that?
Or whatever the fuck, because they were grieving together. And I'm like, that's fucking insane. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand, but like, okay, whatever. Like in that moment, you and that person only know what each other's feeling.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could ever be with the wife. I mean, the
person
husband.
that
It's because you know
caused the
why?
death.
Like, I just can't.
It's because no one in the planet
will understand.
understands but that person. And you know why? Because you both lost them the exact same way at the exact
But
same
I don't think I
fucking
could just
time.
be.
So it's just like you're so lonely that you know that person is the love of your life, so you'll get the closest thing
The closest
to
thing.
it. And it's that.
And that's just so crazy to me. But yeah, the way they explained the death, I was just like, what?
And you know what's crazy that you say that? I don't know if you have it. It's because we go to like ranchos more, and the road that we go to like in El Rancho to go to, because you know how you go
It's
to
all
like
fucked up.
no, it is fucked up.
Mine
and
is
there's-
fucked up.
no, hella fucked up. You have to like go in the other opposite lane. Yes,
no.
but there's so many crosses to the fucking like going home to like the rancho that it's all the fucking people that died on the road, and it's so fucking many.
It's so many.
And it's just I always get scared. I'm like, oh my god.
I know. No, yeah. Bitch, I'm all scared to go home and sleep.
I know, I'm scared now.
Bitch, I'm gonna go sleep with my parents.
No, yeah, I'm
Feel
scared.
like, ma. But okay.
Ah, hell no, los ronquidos de mi papá me asustan más.
Bitch! Let's go ahead and get into
no,
y'all's scary
hold on, pause
stories,
really
'cause go
motherfucking
ahead,
quickly
go ahead.
because when my grandma passed away, my parents didn't want me to sleep in my room because she passed in my room. So for a while, I was sleeping in my parents' room, but I was harta, bitch. Because if y'all know me, I'm a light sleeper, and what was
Kind of.
I'm a light sleeper. It would scare me more than fucking sleeping in the room that my grandma fucking passed in was my dad snoring. Because this fool se le va al pinche aire.
Oh.
Like from how hard. So this fool would fucking wake himself up, and I'm such a light sleeper. I would just wake up to the and I'm like, this fool is dying on me on this fucking bed.
You're like, otro cuarto, bitch?
And I just told my mom, I was like, you know what? I was like, I love both of you. Mwah, I'm going back to my room. I was like, I can't do it. I was like, y'all sing harmony together, snoring, and I just can't. I was like, y'all are having a competition on who can snore the loudest, and I just can't be in here no more.
So it was around midnight or so, and we have a spare vacant room I used to play games, and I forgot my charger in there. So I leave my room and I go to the spare one, and please tell me why I hear fucking giggling. When I tell you I fucking bucked it into my room, said el Padre Nuestro, que está en el cielo so motherfucking quick, I'd rather let my phone die than get snatched by el demonio. I would have shit my fucking pants.
Baby, no.
What we're not gonna do.
Like, especially, like, if they would have specified a kid giggle,
No, bitch, because that's even worse.
I would have fucking lost it.
I'd rather hear La Llorona than a fucking giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking
Yeah.
laughing at your face. They're like, bitch, you're scared of me.
No, literally, it's like I have one up on you.
Yeah.
And because you know
Hell
what?
nah.
You hear of a laugh and you think, a good time. But you're laughing at me.
Yeah.
You
We're
know
not
something
laughing together,
We're
yes.
not haha.
No.
You was cackling at me.
Fuck, bro.
Bitch, talk about soul snatcher for real. Absolutely not.
So when I was little, I would sleep with my mom. One night, I specifically remember hugging my mom, and I would randomly wake up and sometimes just hug her. So when I felt her hugging me, 2 minutes later, when I come back from the restroom, whatever I was hugging was gone.
Absolutely not.
Wait.
Your mom just went to work.
I swear.
So your mom wasn't there. They were just hugging someone else.
Yeah.
They were hugging something else.
Oh my god.
No thanks. See, I'm good off that.
Oh, I know.
Bro,
How
imagine
do you even bounce back to life?
That's what I'm saying. How do you bounce back from that?
Baby, I would fucking, I don't know what I would
I would
do.
come
Would
sleep
you
with the
tell your
priest
mom?
at this point of view.
I wouldn't tell my mom.
Bitch, I would go across the street.
Bitch, I would tell my mom so
I
fucking
wouldn't
fast.
tell her.
Eson, this is good. That this is the one you're gonna read next.
Dude, I would have told my mom, and I think my mom would go take me to get
Because
blessed.
literally, I remember I didn't even want to tell my mom about my sleep paralysis when I first had it. Because I was like, bro, she's not thinking I'm fucking possessed or something. And I remember I told her, and she was like, Esteban. No, so I was like, that's how I know she hasn't had it. So that's how I know I'm the only one in the house that has had it. But
Once the sleep paralysis started, I said, I'm going in the smaller room. Y'all stay in the big room. Because I was scared to be by myself. I hated
no,
that
bro,
shit.
I can't. Okay, so this one says, firstly, sorry, Esteban, I know you hate scary shit. I do. But one night, and this was recently, oh, fuck no. I was having a nightmare. It's because it's different when it's recent. Like, I feel like it's fucking when you're a kid. I'm like, it happened, but it's so scary. But recent, bitch. Anyways, it was recently, I was having a nightmare, but like a fucking, like, huh? Oh, but like a fucking praying while sleeping nightmare. And in the dream, I was running from someone or something. When I finally found a safe place in the dream, then this angel came and told me everything will be okay and to take its hand. Bitch, the fuck? Then my stupid ass self took it and saw all pitch black. And I couldn't breathe. I felt weird until I started to hear my name being called out multiple times. I finally woke up to my grandpa doing CPR and my sister crying on the phone with the paramedics while my grandma and aunt praying. Apparently, I started to turn white and I was losing my pulse. I'm okay now, or else I wouldn't be telling this story. I'm dead. Anyways, if someone or something in your dreams asks you to take his hand, say no. Also, I think this could have been because when I was at Ross, I saw on a Ouija board mat and started messing with it.
Absolutely not.
No, baby.
Baby.
Brother, wait. So it was a dark.
I did not expect that. I thought
it was a dark angel.
Yeah, I thought it was just like like them trying to trick them. Bitch, no, the whole time they were about to kill them.
Yeah.
In their
It's 'cause,
dream.
dude,
Oh, I got the chills,
this
bro.
is another thing that trips me the fuck out, and it scares me, and it literally
God.
fucking terrifies me. It's one of my biggest fucking fears. They say that angels are the most ugliest things.
Yeah. They could be.
They say that they're ugly and they're like they're scary looking, and the ones that are so beautiful and that you want to
It's fake.
trust, it's not real.
Yeah.
And that
But
is
you
what,
think it's an angel and it's really not. Like
Because
someone said,
in
it's
our-
actually a dark angel.
in our head we have this thing that an angel is this most beautiful
Yeah, like the best thing possible.
Why?
and it, like all white angel doves and all like
Yeah.
and it's not that.
It's not.
like they say it's like a
'Cause-
fucking triangle on like 6 eyes, and it's like, oh,
'Cause
like
once-
what do you mean?
Once he or she grabbed the hand, it turned pitch black. So it's like,
So basically, I used to sneak out hella to go see my friends, but this one time I literally shit my pants. So one day my friends and I were planning to sneak out and go to the park to drink and eat. A little context is that we live in the ghetto. Anyways, we're all getting fucked up and we decide to play the Ouija board, because our friend had it at his house. We go and we're playing. My best friend points out that a man is staring at us through the window. We thought she was lying because she gets high easily. But when the rest of us looked, we saw the same figure with the white dress, black eyes, with long hair. that was to the motherfucking floor. Oh, long hair to the motherfucking floor. And after that, I told my mom, and she called me a dumbass bitch because I played that shit. Yeah. And I've never snuck out ever again.
Bitch said she had a bust down inches, honey.
No, but imagine you see that bitch. Why the fuck are you playing the Ouija board in the first place?
Oh my God, bitch, you scared me.
Sorry.
I was like, what are you yelling at?
And then at night, and then you're drunk.
At the park?
Drunk and high.
Bitch,
What
and
if,
then,
like, somebody comes out and, like, does something to you guys?
Absolutely.
no, and then imagine you see that figure sound? That
no.
person?
No, ma'am.
Imagine seeing
I feel like
Low key, okay.
a white dress, black eyes.
Me being me, I feel like I'm too embarrassed that I wouldn't react in front of you guys. I feel like I'll just look at it. I feel like I look at it. I would just look away. Like I'd be like, I didn't see it. Like I feel like you guys would see me panic, but I wouldn't say what I saw.
we would know you're going through it. We would just be like, well, shit.
Yeah, because I feel like, bitch, you know, I'm embarrassed by everything. Like I can't. Like I feel like even if I was on the floor,
you'd be like, I'm tripping.
Last year for Christmas, my family and I went to Mexico. And one day, me and my cousins were drinking because we love alcohol. And we were walking in the neighborhood, and I remember having this voice in my head saying, don't walk that much. But I don't care, and I started walking with my cousins, and we walked around. There was a little house, and we checked inside the house, and we opened the door, and we seen La Muerte. I remember running for my life, and my cousin looking at it for 30 seconds, and started running. We ran to our tia's house, and we told her, and she didn't believe it because we were drinking. But I told my tío, and he believed it because he's seen it too. And he told us his story after it, and he told the story. We prayed, and we went to sleep.
Fuck no. That's why I didn't want to read that one. No, thank you.
I would shut myself. I feel like I would. I don't think I
would
could
be
move.
shook. I wouldn't be able to move.
Bitch, me being the Miona, I would have peed myself.
I feel like I feel like I'd for sure I'd pass out.
I still want to pass out. I would scream most likely, or just be like.
I feel like I would be in denial.
Yeah.
I would be like, absolutely.
I feel like, bitch, you're tripping. Cause
it's because okay, like if I was sober, I feel like I would be. We would either not. Like we would freeze
bitch,
or
if
scream.
you're drunk, I would pass out.
I feel like if I was drunk, I'd be like, "Bitch, are we seeing things?"
Yeah, I feel like we're laughing about it at first. I'm like, bitch,
nostrils inflated so much. Okay,
yeah, I feel like if we were drunk, we'd be like, "Bitch, are you seeing this shit? Shut." I
feel like if you're drunk, we wouldn't believe it at first.
But I feel like also it depends on how you saw her. Because I feel like if you saw her standing there, we'd be like, bitch, are we tripping?
No.
But like, obviously
No. But you know what? You know when something scary happens? Not even like a creepy scary, like just something like, you almost got hit by a car. Like, you know what I mean?
But
you
also,
sober the fuck up like that.
Real.
So I feel like in that moment we're drunk as fuck, but we see that I feel like the drunkenness will get the fuck out the fucking door. Like we're not even drunk.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I feel like either way, like we said, you'll laugh now, but I feel like once you see it, you feel the vibe. Like not even just look at it,
the energy.
you feel the energy in there.
The energy.
Like, you automatically know you're not tripping.
I feel like if it were to be us, like let's say we would go to Max and we seen that shit, bitch, I feel like we would look at each other and we would just book it. Like there's nothing else to fucking do but just run.
Either that, we're all gonna freeze because you never know in the moment we could just.
I feel like what do we do?
I feel like we would go mute.
I will grab one of you guys and run.
Like
I'm like, vámonos, baby. We going together.
I would
I'm not
probably
going by
freeze and
myself.
start crying without even wanting to cry.
Dude, I don't even think I would want to go to a house. I feel like I would be like,
I wouldn't know where to go.
I feel like I would want to go to the church.
I would still be scared to go to the church. I would still be scared. Yeah,
I'd be scared to go anywhere
like not
inside.
because I feel like not because it's church, but I feel like
anywhere inside. Yeah.
I feel like I would want a priest to in that moment bless me. Like I feel like there's nothing in this world that would make me feel.
I honestly feel like I wouldn't sleep I wouldn't sleep for days.
I don't think I would sleep either. Like I would feel like I feel like I would have to ask God for forgiveness.
Yeah, I would constantly feel watched.
Something that I did made me.
How do they went back and they just went to sleep?
Yes, like they go back to. I feel like I can't. I can't. Like,
all they did was pray and sleep, and I don't think I could do that.
I can't. I feel like I pray and fucking take some more shots, bitch. Cause I'm like, I need to get fucking this shot of my head.
Real.
Dude, I would be like, somebody knock me out because I can't.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, no, ma'am. Fuck
no, thank you. I'm good off that.
I saw this one TikTok and it was this one girl saying like, oh, when his ex is trying to fade me, but I see the Santa Muerte tatted on her, she's like, bitch, have him. Because I feel like, I mean, people do see it differently. Like people like sometimes people like glorify her. Like yes, like some people do like her.
It's a her.
But glorify the Santa Muerte. I don't know if it's a her or him. I'm pretty sure it's a her.
I think it is a her.
I don't know.
Excuse me if I'm misgendering.
No, it is. because
it says la. Yeah.
Yeah, it says la.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
and when
yo.
it said el, yeah.
It says la, and they always say they're like, oh, she's really beautiful.
Oh, okay,
and she's,
yeah.
and she's very strict.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
So, because there are people that do glorify her, but it's like
And all
people see her.
respect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People see her differently, and like
Yeah, that's true.
it just depends on how you grew up on her. Because it's like I don't know.
Grew up on her.
Well, like grew up knowing her. Because I feel like some people grew up knowing her in a good way. Some people grew up knowing her in a
that's
bad
true.
way.
No,
like,
that's really true.
It really depends on how you experience.
Well, everyone
that
has their own
specific
beliefs
thing.
and
Yeah.
shit.
I know.
Here we go. I used to live in a 2-bedroom apartment and would sleep in the same room as my brothers. One night I was sleeping and woke up to a feeling like I was being watched. I opened my eyes slowly and only a little bit and can see my mom, but I didn't think anything of it because sometimes she would come and check up on us. So I tried going back to sleep, but then I noticed that she was still there, and that was weird. So I shake it off and close my eyes, and then my little brother got up to go to the bathroom. Left to my mom's room, and not once did I hear my mom's voice or did she tell him to go to sleep in his bed, because she would always tell him. So I freaked out, ran to my mom's room, and shortly was dead asleep. My dad woke up and asked me what was wrong, but I was crying and shaking like crazy that I couldn't say anything to him because of how scared I was. My mom wakes up and she's like, ¿Qué pasó? And I asked her if she hadn't gotten up to check on us, and she was watching me sleep, and she said no. I lost my shit and cried more. Later that morning, I explained to her that I thought that I had seen her because the fuck was looking at me just like her. I told her I couldn't see her face, but I could see a figure. Then I begged her to bring a priest to bless our apartment. I had seen other things in the apartment before, but it didn't shake me up like this. I never seen or felt anything after that.
I mean, good thing you didn't, but fuck, bro.
No,
I
but
feel
good
like it
thing you
feels
asked for a
worse.
priest,
Yeah.
because baby.
It feels worse when it's your mom.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel
Like, you
like
think
that,
that's your mom and it's just not.
that sucks because I feel like most people are so vulnerable with their mom, and that's what the fuck you use.
Like I would fall for it too.
Bitch, you fought for a man across the street holding a dog.
Oh.
No, but I'm saying like in that predicament, like I would fall
No,
for it.
yeah. I'm over here like, Mom, help.
It says this happened in 2018 when I decided to pull an all-nighter because I didn't have school the next day due to a holiday. While watching scary movies, I went to the kitchen to do the dishes. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a large black hand.
No.
And I quickly ran back to my room. Later, as I was falling asleep, and I suddenly heard a creepy baby laugh out of nowhere. This is my first encounter of a ghost.
Bitch.
No.
It's the
No,
kid.
yeah.
Anything
Anything kid-related scares me.
toddler, baby, anything related
me
to
chills
that
down to my
is
fucking culo.
Mm-hmm.
scary.
It's scarier than anything else. Like,
Yes.
I feel like those mess with you more.
Yes.
Because they're
Because you're
like
more
kids,
vulnerable
you know
to
what
them.
I
Yes, you're
mean?
like,
So, like,
bitch, it's a kid. What's they gonna do? But it's like, bitch.
But yo me cago.
Yeah.
Me cago.
that's scary.
Like, can you imagine, like, let's say, like, you guys are, like, babysitting and then, like, the kid just
Absolutely
starts laughing. No, ma'am.
I'd be like, the fuck you laughing at, little?
Don't say that because I get no.
And I
Shit.
watch kids.
Yeah, like, wait, let me show
I'm
you.
like no.
Fuck, bro. Like, oh, no. Oh, fuck.
This is why we're not having kids.
I'm literally just picturing like a kid like sleeping and laughing.
we were in Mexico again for a funeral, staying at my uncle's house. Keep in mind, it was during the summer, so it was hot like a bitch. Everyone was asleep again, and my sister and my brother were on the porch smoking for a while. And once it hits 3 a.m., animals like dogs and chicken near the house start tripping. Like they're barking and making noises, and after a while, it stops. But after that stop, my brother tells my sister not to move because he said he saw something behind her. Not a person or anything, but a shadow. He described it as a tall and big like a man, and it can't be explained because she was sitting in front of a window, but there was a shelf in front of it, so nothing can be seen.
Let's say we were hanging out and like, don't move, Jalissa. Like, what would you do?
Bitch, I would shit my, bitch, no. If you told me not to move, I would break my
you
neck.
get scared because I look over there and you look at me, you're like, what?
Well, bitch, me seeing that, I would fucking freak out.
But you know what? I was gonna say that trips me out too when the animals start going fucking crazy.
At 3 a.m.,
Oh,
bitch.
Like, you would automatically yell. Like,
I
you
would
wouldn't
yell.
even be like,
I'd be
don't
like,
move.
"Ah!"
She would be like, Esteban. Like,
Dude,
I
I would be
can
like,
see her
"Esteban,
face. Yeah.
I would be
And
like,
she
She'd just
would-
be like, Thea, come here.
yeah.
Thea, come
I
here.
feel
Like,
yeah, I
you would
feel
want
like
me to just get
you'd
away
calm
from
down the
it.
situation, but this bitch would just yell.
I
Who,
would.
me?
No, this bitch.
No, but who would become me?
You'd be like
Oh,
Esteban.
I'd be like, oh, just come really quick.
Because you know
Yeah.
how we would react.
Yeah, you knew how we would
you'd be
react, so you'd be like,
Esteban.
"Damn, come here. Come sit next to me
No,
really quick."
because if I tell them like, bitch, there's something behind, they're just gonna make a scene.
Yeah.
So I would just try to. I would be scared shitless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
But
you
you
know
wouldn't
how
show
we
it.
react.
I would just be like, oh my god, come here. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, come here.
Because bitch, right now you tell me.
Bitch, I'm a cagado.
Because bitch, imagine ahorita you guys be like, don't look, and I'm like, what? So it's like, bitch, imagínate, bitch. Yes, I always do lo que no debo de hacer. And Jasmine's always the one that tells me, she's like, bitch, you need to be more careful. Like, you don't give a fuck. I'm like, bitch, let me turn my neck. I'm like, what? Who is it? Like, let me right behind me. She's like, looking over there. I'm like, oh. Bitch, I be looking.
Dude, we wanna go get fucking food to try out these fucking schools. Some guys walk in and someone fucking follows him to the. He was like,
That's the thing,
Wait,
too.
what?
Like, some guys walked in and I was like looking. That's the thing, too. When we went to go try the little skull pizzas.
dude, they walk in and someone's like,
That's the thing too. I don't
And I
just
was
look.
like-
I follow. Like I don't
he
need to
don't
though.
give a fuck. I was like,
I'd be like
Esteban,
this. I'm like, oh. Like, and they walk by. I'm like walking with
Dude,
them.
one of these days you're gonna do it to the wrong person. They're gonna fuck you up.
I know. I'm scared of that.
dude, I was like, is someone just go fucking order with them?
Yeah,
Literally.
because I follow and then I'm like,
You do that a
oh,
lot and you
yeah.
gotta stop it.
I'm scared that I'm gonna call it like what? I'm like, whoa, shit.
Denise does
Like,
that
the fuck
too.
you looking at?
She be hella staring like there's somebody saying cheese me. I'm over hearing, but like I know how to disimular, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like this.
She's like, oh,
I
hi.
always
She's
whisper.
like,
I'm like Denise. I'm like, turn this way, and then she's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, my mom does it too, and it pisses
My
me
mom
the
too.
fuck
I'm like,
off.
why the fuck do you have to stare so hard?
Dude, my mom stares close, and my mom be the fucking bitch breathing down your neck in the line.
She's like, ¿y qué pasó? Ah.
No, like she's so close, and I'm like, girl, back the fuck off.
My mom makes me mad too. I'm like, mom, don't look like this person.
Dude,
they're
it's
acting up or something, and she'll just be there like,
Dude, my
and I'm like,
mom's.
dude, they're gonna fuck us up. Stop.
Ow, dude, my mom stares, and my mom is the person who is right fucking there. Like, baby, just hold her hand.
She's like this with her arms crossed.
Dude, I be trying to bring her ass back.
she's all mopping outside. She's like, ¿qué pasó?
No, I'm like, vente poco. Dude, it's because I'm like, fuck, when we're in line, bitch, I make her hold on to the cart.
I know.
That's why my mom always says that I'm her madrastra.
I know they say that about me too.
Because I'm like, get to the fucking cart. Bitch, when we go to the store, I make her have her hand on the cart and my hand on top of hers. And that's how I get her to go into the line because get her to go to the line because if not, she's gonna go everywhere.
No,
and I
bitch.
don't have time.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised me mom haven't got clocked in public because the way we be talking shit and we be loud too. We be like looking at him like ira esta. Like we be talking shit. Like some girl walks in greñuda, I be like ira esta. Parece que se acaba de levantar. And the thing is, me and my mom laugh loud, bro. Like
Dude,
bro,
y'all do photos
we
with
laugh loud. So it's like, bro, like I feel like I don't know if people notice it, but bitch, I feel like one day we're gonna get clocked. I don't.
It's because you need little code things. Like me and my mom, when we're talking shit about someone, we'll be like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, we do that, but sometimes like we'd be like sometimes you know me, bitch. I'm loud. Like I don't
Me and my
know.
mom too, but we just wait for them to go away.
Well, yeah,
My thing
I'm
is,
not gonna
you
do like right
it-
next to them, but
No, but bitch,
All
you
in
do.
their ears?
You do it in
sometimes
that
I do.
moment.
I just do it once I think about it, and it's so bad. But one day, me and my mom
And
probably
someone's
get
like,
caught.
that bitch right there is ugly.
I'm like, look at her.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That bitch with the puffer.
Because you're gonna get clogged one
I
of these
know.
days, Esteban.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for submitting your stories.
And
Hope you
thank you,
guys are
Joanna.
watching this during the day. Yes, thank you to Joanna for
Dirty
coming with us today.
Nice, so you can get scared
Dirty
like that.
Diana.
It's a song.
No, don't listen to us. Do not watch it during the day. If you want to,
No, I said hopefully you didn't watch it during the day.
Oh.
Bitches at the end, like they watched it, they already watched it.
I know.
But hopefully, no tienes miedo. Oh,
shit.
hopefully no tienes miedo. Hopefully puedes dormir bien. Cause me, bitch, I'm gonna edit
No,
this
I
during the
want you
day.
guys to get scared like us because I was actually.
I was, bro, I got hella chills. Like you guys see me jumping a
I
lot.
was a little scared.
Fuck no.
I'm not scared right now. I'm just
But
scared
once you get home.
Once I'm home.
Yeah.
Or
I
what's
know.
gonna happen
Bitch, I'm about to
tonight.
hop on the phone.
Bitch,
Yeah,
knowing
that's why I was like,
all
I
of
know
the
when I
shows
get
and
home I'm
stuff.
good, but right now I'm scared.
You know what?
Nah.
I think I'm okay right now because if not, I usually get scared and it's gonna sound kind of silly, but because like my parents are already usually sleeping, but my brother doesn't work, so knowing that food's gonna be up until like 3 or something, I feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's awake. I
I'm
can
gonna be
sleep.
on the phone. I'm good.
No,
Bitch, they're gonna say I'm gay.
Peach, and I'm gonna watch Michael Myers. So that's
No,
keep
yeah,
my mind
but
off things.
hope you guys enjoy the decorations.
Bitch, like that could be better.
literally.
Hope you guys enjoy the decorations. We'll be back with another episode. We'll see what we do scary stories on. We're gonna have new costumes because we always start with PJs. So we're gonna have costumes next week and we'll see what we do. But yes. stay tuned with the vlog. It'll be coming up so you guys can see the process.
We
And
hope you guys love seeing Joanna again. Because
yes, she's
Even
back.
though I was a little quiet, but it's okay.
Girl, but your stories were good.
yeah, baby, you were good.
Qué bueno.
But yes, we hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys stay tuned with everything. All our socials are going to be down below. And make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Now it sounds more quiet. Oh, okay. You can hear Joanna?
Yes.
You can hear good?
Oh my
You can hear
God,
good,
this
Julie?
is actually scary now.
No, bitch, it's going to be worse right now. Watch.
And then the little crickets.
Yes.
Oh, they're the paid actors.